Gaposis. That is the technical term. Gaposis. I'm a little late getting started on day 2 and a little behind the power curve. I don't have as much time as I would like to sew, so it doesn't look like I'm going to get anything done, not sewing wise. One of the things about living out here on the mini farm is that I had to spend my morning cleaning chicken poop off of my back steps, which is fun, and then after which I needed a shower. And I completely soaked my boots with chicken poop, and it didn't help that when I was backing up, trying not to get sprayed with the overspray, with the chicken poop and everything flying all over me, that I stepped into the chicken's watering dish. So it's... After all that, I think I just want to make myself a nice cup of tea and sit and watch the Hallmark Channel for a while. Is that wrong with me? Ooh. Oh, chickens. Chickens. And there go the chickens running back. Good job, Carl. Carl's a very good rooster. Wait, what's wrong with that one? No, don't come in the front yard. We have dogs. There you go, girls. Go, shoot. Okay. Finally got it. I finally have what my great Aunt Gladys used to call Gaposis. Although when she talked about it, it was not a good thing. It usually meant that a garment was ill-fitting and that there was a gap in a bad place. But after pinning and pinning and repinning and pinning again, I finally have the desired Gaposis, which is basically my waistband is smaller than the skirt panel by just a skosh, which for my measurements is what I want, because as I may have mentioned before, I'm old and I'm fat and I've had a bunch of kids and I no longer have hourglass proportions. So there's not currently a lot of difference between my hips and my waist. And I'm fitting this one without a corset because I want to be able to wear it pretty much every day. I want to be able to wear it as part of my regular wardrobe. I don't want it to be dependent on having a corset cinch me up. Now, if I lose some of this belly, like I'm trying to, and when I lose some inches down again, I will take the waistband off and I will tighten it up a bit and change the waistband out, which is a really easy fix. The hips, we're dealing with 1890 something, 1890 what? 1898 walking skirt. So big hips, small waist, big difference between hips and waist, not a problem. I can always pad out my hips to make my waist look smaller. So that's not going to be an issue. All right, now that I have the desired Gaposis, the aforementioned desired Gaposis, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to gather up this little segment from this pin, which is where the marker is, to the edge of the placket. And I'm going to put some gathers in there, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I might put a placket in the other side. I haven't decided yet. The pattern doesn't call for one, but I'm going to see how much stress is on the buttons because I'm going to use buttons, not hooks. For me, I feel a bit more secure in the buttons because I don't have that waist to hip difference that I used to have. So having buttons instead of hooks makes me feel a little bit more secure. At some point, I might even put a zipper in this thing. So we shall see. Some people prefer machine gathering. I prefer hand stitches. I think it gives me a little bit more control over the size of the gathers and the placement. So I will be taking a needle and thread in hand, and I will be gathering by hand and then sewing it up on the machine. I'm really taking, don't laugh, I'm old and blind. There we go, first try. I still got it. I still got it. Maybe I shouldn't have moved my mic over to this side. Whew, okay. All right, I still got it. Yeah, take that. This is so exciting. Oh, here comes a combine. Here comes a tractor. Oh, peanuts. Seriously, does anybody else hear the crop duster? And here comes another one. More peanuts. No, I think that might have been, nope, that was peanuts. I think. I didn't get a good look at it with my glasses on. Definitely peanuts. All right, the gathering is done. Now is the time of the gathering. One more pin. Now is the time of the gathering. Sounds ominous, doesn't it? Now is the time of the gathering. I can work with that. Kill boy. What are you barking at? Hi, Allie. Oh, leave her alone. That's a nice lady across the street. Hush. Hi, Allie. Hush. It's hard to tell dogs to hush when you got pins in your mouth, you know it. Say it again, is it too much? No, it's the time of the gathering. I really do like that. It's kind of fun. I think it's genius. Remember what I said yesterday about sewing over pins? Don't do it. Okay, now I'm going to take this over here and I'm going to sew. And unfortunately, I don't have a tripod for either my computer or my phone. And my camera with a tripod is not exactly working right now. So, you don't get any close-ups of the needle, just me. Okay, here we go. Woo! Good thing this is just a mock-up. That got away from me. Alright, now I have to thread the bobbin, which is about as much fun as watching paint dry. Okay, now that we have the bobbin threaded, let's get sewing again. All right. I stopped because it felt wrong on the bottom. And that yellow one tells me I'm at the middle, at the very center front. I did that on purpose. All right, so now I'm going to shift everything over so I don't have quite so much weight pulling against me in my lap. Because these old skirts they do get heavy, even the light muslin. It's okay to stop and start. Okay. Not the best, but good enough. I really do think this part right here is going to need a placket of its own. Haven't attached one, but I will to the main skirt. Now at this point, I just need these last raw edges to match them up. Like I said, sew from the top down. So I'm going to match these sides here. Put a couple of pins in to mark spots, but it's not a very long expanse. And this is just mock-up, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Now at this point, if I had the two plackets, I would fold them this way. But what I think I'm going to do here is and if I had the two plackets attached here, I would fold over and sew the two plackets together at the bottom, which is what I think I'm going to do with the final. And yeah, I forgot to hem that, but it's okay. Placket. What I really want to check right now is length and fit. So let's see. That goes. Did I do that wrong? I may have done it wrong. It's okay. Where's the front? There's the front. Yep, that's supposed to go overlap. Where's the front? There's the front. No, I did it right. Did it right. That overlaps that. Yeah. Where is that? No, that's the back. How embarrassing. All right. That is one side of the waistband sewn on. So I'm going to leave this gathering thread where it is for right now. And then I'm going to flip this sucker over. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to flip that down and I'm going to sew these together, the sides. And then I'm going to flip it over. This isn't going to be pretty, so you don't want to watch. Okay, now that I've got the waistband sewn on, at least part way, I'm gonna have to take it over to the iron, and I'm gonna have to press it down, and then I'm gonna come back and top stitch. I'm just gonna top stitch since it's the mock-up, but for the actual skirt, I might still machine top stitch instead of, usually I would just whip stitch or do an invisible stitch. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I am going to top stitch because the skirt's going to be heavy and it's going to require a little bit of extra support. So I might actually use a double needle for that. Haven't decided yet. I'll let you know. I never claimed to have it all together. I never claimed to know what I'm doing. Not really. Everybody makes mistakes and everybody gets turned around putting waistbands in. All right. Now what I did here is I marked right here with a pin where the edge of the one waistband comes and meets the other. I've got quite a bit of overlap, you can see. I cut it very large. So that's good. Means I can shorten it up a bit. So I'm going to mark these two spots here with my handy dandy pen that washes out. So I'm going to use mark it there. I'm going to mark it here. And that should be the proper size waistband for me. So when I cut it down a little bit, it should be just about perfect. But that's where the overlaps meet. And I want to get that overlap distance down to about 1 inch. No more. But, like I said, I got a lot going on today, and I'm not going to have any time for anything else. So, I'm going to wrap this up for today. It has been quite enough. I'm going to grab something to eat, and then it will be time to go pick my kids up from school. And I will not be getting back to this afternoon because my son is going for his written exam, well, computer test, to see if he can get his learner's permit for driving the car. So, yeah. Wish me luck. Wish him luck. Thanks a lot. I'll see you tomorrow. Hi. Just getting back from the hospital, on our way leaving it, before my surgery, and the doctor has informed me that I can't sew for 2 weeks after my surgery. This is going to be fun. Oh, and by the way, you guys may remember my husband, Mr. Manic Seamstress, Dale. Say hi, Dale.
Hi, Dale.
Okay.